Well, guys, we are here from 2013 to 2023, exactly 10 years for the DCEU to finally come to an end with Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. I have here my ranking list, least to best films of the whole DCEU. I have a little ratings next to each of them. I'm not going to really dive into them. I want to do like a little rapid, fast review, ranking system. So let's get into it. There's two films I'm going to talk about that I have not seen and I have no interest in, that are automatically 0 out of 10s, and that's Blue Beetle and that's Birds of Prey and the whatever Harley Quinn fucking movie. I have no interest in those films. I have not seen them to this day. So if you want to cop me out for this ranking system, I don't care. But 0 out of 10 for both of those two. Hypocritical, whatever. Kicking it off with Justice League 2017, 0 out of 10. Fucking movie is atrocious. I will never watch it again. I don't even know what the fuck they were thinking with that film. I really don't. Coming in next is Wonder Woman 1984. I'm giving it a 4 out of 10, and that's being very, very generous. There are some scenes that I like in the movie, some of the emotion with Pedro Pascal's character and Gal Gadot's character, her emotion that she gives to the film. But overall, massive disappointment. A big, big step down from the first one. Shame on you, Patty Jenkins, for whatever the fuck you were thinking with Cheetah in this film. And I know I praised this film. You can go back to my review in the past. But I own it. This one coming up is Suicide Squad. David Ayer's Suicide Squad. I want to see his director's cut. If it ever does come out, I would love to see it. But what we got right now, I give it a 6 out of 10. I don't enjoy it. I love the cast. I love the actors that are in the film. Whether you got Jai Courtney, Will Smith, Margot Robbie, Jared Leto. But these actors didn't get to fucking shine, except for Margot Robbie in the future. But overall, what a massive letdown this film was too. I tried to enjoy it, and I tried to rewatch it. It was on, I think, HBO Max, and one day I'm like clicking on, I'm like, there's some cool things. Affleck's Batman being in it was cool, but fuck, what were they thinking with Killer Croc 2 in this? Ugh. Coming up next is another 6 out of 10 rating. It's the first Shazam movie. I did not enjoy this film. I thought it to be boring. I like Zachary Levi in the role, but I just did not like the movie. It just, for some reason, going to see it back in 2019, I just like, this is not for me. But Shazam! Fury of the Gods, I will say, was a step up. 7 out of 10 for me. I enjoyed it a little bit more. I thought they made Billy a little bit more interesting, more emotion in the film. I really liked the fight, more action, and I enjoyed it more. Let's just say that. I know a lot of people prefer the first Shazam over the second one. I prefer the second one over the first. If that says things about me, whatever. Coming in next is another 7 out of 10 film, Black Adam. I liked Black Adam. There's a lot of problems I had being the main villain and kind of hypocritical with the anti-hero shit. I like Dwayne Johnson in the role. Also, I thought some of the action was pretty fucking cool. I like being in Kahndaq. I like that little one place environment area. I really did enjoy that. There were Uncharted vibes, which I liked too as well. But overall, I enjoyed it. 7 out of 10. We got to see Henry Cavill Superman, so that's bumping that rating up just a little bit more. That was cool to see. Didn't lead anywhere, but whatever. Coming in next, guys, I had a change at heart about this. And this is a show, but ranking all DCU projects, if you want to say. Peacemaker. I think I originally gave Peacemaker maybe a 6 out of 10, but I bumped it up to a 7 out of 10. I like John Cena in this role. Overall, I really do. And I'm excited to see what he does next in the DC universe with James Gunn. I am. I just didn't... The things that I didn't like in the film was... I liked a lot of... Or in the show, in the HBO Max show, I liked the comedy, but I didn't like it getting shoved down your throat. And that's one thing I remember saying in my review, too. But overall, as the villains go and what the main plot of the show was, it was good. It was good. It was fine. That's it. Not great, but fine. And maybe one day I will buy it on 4K, or if I find it. Maybe. We'll see. Cheaper price, whatever. I give it a 7 out of 10. Now, a step up from the show is James Gunn's The Suicide Squad. I give this film an 8 out of 10. And I stand by that. I think it's a perfect rating. I think it's a great film. There's some little nitpicks that I have with it. But overall, I love the cast of the film with the characters. Idris Elba, John Cena, Margot Robbie. Polka Dot Man, I'm forgetting his name, but Starfish being or Starro being the big fucking main villain. I like the film. Rated R, really fucking cool. It was ballsy, and I give James Gunn 2 thumbs up for it. I enjoyed it. 8 out of 10. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, I gave just recently an 8 out of 10, and I'm standing by that rating. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun for the closure, or the closing of the DCEU. That's all I wanted. Just let me have fun. There's comedy, there's emotion, there's fun, there's action, there's underwater battles. Fuck it. I love it. I enjoy it. Let that be the closer for this whole universe. And like I said, thank God Blue Beetle wasn't, just saying, but I enjoyed it. That's all I'm going to say. 8 out of 10. Coming in next, guys, I have a list of 4 films coming up that are 9 out of 10s. And they're ranked, I mean, they can be changed. Some of these can be changed around, but Aquaman, the first Aquaman, is actually, I give it a 9 out of 10. I don't remember what I gave my rating back then, but I felt strongly that the first film is better than the second, even though I felt like they were always on par with each other. But the first film, I really enjoyed it. It was a shocker. Honestly, didn't know it was going to be that good, but Jason Momoa is awesome in that role, and the main villain being Orm. I like Patrick Wilson as the main villain, and having Black Manta as like a side villain. I enjoyed it. 9 out of 10 for Aquaman. Wonder Woman 2017 is a 9 out of 10 as well. I really love this movie. I love Chris Pine. I love Gal Gadot. This movie set in World War One, fucking badass movie. Villain of Ares, I don't really care. I know a lot of people hated it. I liked it. I didn't think the third act really fell apart as many people did. I really enjoyed it. I think Patty Jenkins did a great job with this film. I just wish he would have nailed it with 84, but that's the past now, honestly, guys. Coming in next, guys, is Andy Muschietti's The Flash. I enjoyed this film. I really did. I like seeing Keaton's Batman. I like seeing Affleck's Batman. I liked Ezra in the role of playing 2 Barrys. No matter what, separate whatever he did in real life. I get it. It's fucked up, but I liked him as The Flash, and I think The Flash is a great underrated movie, and it gets too much hate for what it is, because judge the film on a film, not with the actor. Just saying. But I really enjoyed The Flash. Next coming up is Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice, obviously the Ultimate Edition. The next 3 guys, including Batman vs. Superman, are sentimental to me. They feel only right to talk about. Obviously, Snyder crafted this DCU, so it feels right to have these in the top 3 spots. Batman vs. Superman introduced me to Affleck's Batman. I personally always thought he was going to be a shitty Batman, and I'm not afraid to admit it. He nailed it out of the park and is, if not my second favorite Batman of all fucking time. And I just like the story, the Death of Superman arc. Something about that film, I get that it has a lot of hate. I understand it. Something about the emotion, it gets me all excited talking about this film, but the emotion, and me going into it with low expectations and rising out of it, I got nothing to say, but Batman vs. Superman is always going to be a 9 out of 10. If anything, could be at that 10 out of 10 mark. But there are 2 films, guys, that are in the 10 out of 10 mark, and they're interchangeable to me. I sometimes prefer the other one over the other one, but overall, Man of Steel is the next film. I love this movie. Henry Cavill is always going to be my Superman. This film is a phenomenal movie from start to finish. I have no complaints with it. Great score, beautiful emotion, action, awesome. But Zack Snyder's Justice League, for me, takes the lead right now as the best film in the DCU. You have a 4-hour cut with all these characters being introduced. You have epic battles. You have great characters, great character development, Cyborg, Flash, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, everything you ever wanted. You get the true Justice League film in this. And it's crazy to think, in my listing, I just realized this now, Justice League 2017 is my worst film, and the best one ends in a Justice League film too. That was not planned. But overall, guys, I really like this film. I don't care what people say. It's a great film. And I understand, guys, if you want to interchange Man of Steel in this film, I'm the same way. I really love Man of Steel. It's the first film in the DCU, and it's got me there too as well. But I think Zack Snyder's Justice League is overall a better story. It has everything riding in it, and it takes its time, it breathes, nothing's rushed through, and I really enjoyed that. But guys, the DCU is officially over with. I want to know your guys' ranking, or if you guys agree with me. What other films did you guys, maybe different ratings, stuff like that? And if you guys saw Blue Beetle or Birds of Prey, fucking good luck to you guys. But overall, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe for more. I have a lot of videos coming up soon, coming into the end of the year. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye, guys.